Okay, we're now live. So where we last left off, you guys had dinner at Castle Ravenloft, and you had a big long conversation with Strahd himself. He got to know you a little bit, asked questions about your backstories, your plans for the future, all that kind of fun stuff. And yeah, you shared dinner. You met some of the people in Castle Ravenloft, and you had lots of meals. Chris indulged in some dream pastries from Morgantha and the Hag Coven when they were presented to him at dessert. But you guys went back up to your quarters where you went to sleep. So you got a level up, you got a long rest, and we're actually going to jump back like a couple of minutes as you guys are sleeping, because we're going to do a dream from the Tome of Strahd.
Ooh.
Because level up. So as you guys go to sleep, the sort of mist comes to you in a dream, and an apparition appears of Strahd pacing back and forth in a tent nervously. It's a young Strahd dressed in sort of armor. He's got a sword in his hip. There's like war maps on the walls of the tent and stuff like that. And a young page runs in, hands him a letter, says, "This is for you, General," and runs out. As he reads the letter, his eyes fill with anger, and he scrunches it up. You see that magic sparks at his fingertips, and he storms out into the mist. What are you guys doing?
Following him.
Cool.
I guess I've forgotten how these work.
I think we're just
Essentially, they're just short visions. Yeah. So like he never really knows you're there. So like he just got the letter, he scrunched it up, he threw it on the floor, he walks out.
Can we see what's on the map?
Can we see what's on the letter?
Yeah, sure. So the map is a map of the Valley of Barovia. So you can see like a lot of the terrain is the same, and like the rough locations of sort of settlements is similar, but clearly they're a lot less developed. Marked on the map, kind of fairly centrally, you do see there's a large sort of fortress building marked. But it, other than that, it's like troop movements, and it's clearly like a military battle map. And Chris, as you unravel this letter that he's thrown on the floor, you read it, and it says, "My son, I am pleased to let you know that your younger brother Sergei has come to the age where he can come to court. Since you are busy running around with this silly campaign of yours, once he has found his bride-to-be, he will inherit your late father's King Barov, may he rest in peace, lands. This must come as a relief to have this burden lifted from your shoulders. Warmest regards, your mother, Queen Ravenloft."
Damn.
So as you read this, you hear so if you try to follow Strahd out into the mist, and you essentially just walk straight into the mist, and the dream sort of closes back in on you, and you're sort of enveloped into the mist, and coming kind of from all angles around you, you hear Strahd's voice, and he says, "All of the goodness slipped from my life. I found my youth squandered and my kingdom gone. My army settled in the Valley of Barovia and took power in the name of a just god, but none of a god's grace or justice." The mist sort of unravels once again, and the scene has changed. The voice says, "I called for my family and brought them to settle in Castle Ravenloft. You're flung into a warm summer day. The sky is a bright cloudless blue between the thick foliage of a canopy of trees. You find yourself seated on top of a fancy black carriage that sways under you. Inside you hear slightly raised voices. The carriage is headed up a steep path up toward a massive castle made of shining black stone. In the summer light, it looks newly completed." So if you guys want to make perception checks to try to listen into the conversation, or if you want to roll like acrobatics to look down and see through the windows, feel free.
I'll roll a perception.
Nice.
Perception. Never mind.
I guess.
My dice.
Didn't matter.
Didn't matter. Bad?
8.
Nice.
Got a 6.
Okay, great. You can't really make out the words that are being spoken.
And Roderick goes careening off the edge of the fucking carriage.
Nah.
No. It wasn't in that one. He doesn't.
Ain't no that one.
He doesn't eat the dirt, but yeah, maybe one of you has to grab him and pull him back up because he just looks a bit too unstable.
Does anyone else want to try listen, or is that not enough?
Yeah, feel free. No, go for it.
I got a 15.
15. Okay, nice one. So, you can hear in the cart a woman's voice lecturing someone on etiquette and sort of what to do when they meet their brother for the first time. She expresses a disapproval for Strahd's campaign in faraway lands instead of settling and cementing the family legacy with a family of his own back home. So as the carriage pulls up to the gate, you see a Strahd in his late 20s or early 30s standing there outfitted in formal military dress. His smile does not extend to his eyes, which remain cold. The young boy who you assume to be Sergei beams at Strahd the entire time, and the older woman who's wearing a mourning veil, who's Queen Ravenloft, she comments that his military dress is not formal enough for those of a real leader. Strahd looks directly towards you, almost through you, and he looks tired. And you hear his voice once again. Sergei was everything I had been told of. Young, passionate, and entitled to so much power he didn't even know. And once again, the mists close in, and that dream ends. So, back to the real world. As we ended last session, the guard which was stationed outside your room has come in and started shaking you awake. You can hear from the staircase that leads up to your room another voice, a gruff voice, saying, "No, you can't come up. You know, we have an agreement. They're not to be harmed. Stop." And you hear Granny's voice say, "Don't make this harder than it needs to be." As it gets closer, you can hear footsteps coming. So you guys have a round to prepare, whether you want to put on armor, whether you want to set traps. I will remind you that since you guys came straight from dinner, essentially, all your armor is still in this room, so it'll take the round to put it on, or you can, set a trap, prepare an action, do something else. It's up to you guys what you want to do for this one round.
Armor.
Chris, you do not get this luxury, unfortunately, because of the dream pastries.
Shit.
You got locked into sleep, so you'll wake up for the combat, but you will be on your sort of natural AC without armor, unfortunately.
That includes dexterity, though, anyway, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it's...
Okay.
10.
Plus dex,
Yeah.
Have plus dex.
Nice.
Could I prepare to cast Spike Growth upstairs?
Yes, absolutely.
Very good.
And I will get everyone to roll initiative for me as well, please.
Will I have time to hide in the room before they enter if I'm putting on my armor as well, or is that too much?
It's probably too much.
Okie dokie.
But with spike growth, she'll be slowed down anyway, so maybe.
Might choose not to engage at first.
Yeah.
Because obviously I've just entered the room and I'm a guard.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
I don't think I would immediately swap on because I don't know the story in this scenario.
Yeah, cool. I'll still get you to roll initiative just so it's easier when it gets to that.
Yeah.
But your job is also to protect these guys, so if she does start stinging spells at them, then you have every right to go for it. So I'm going to roll initiative, and I will get you guys to roll initiative too, please.
Fuck up some old women.
Classic. This is what we roleplay for. Just killing grannies.
Yeah.
Beating up the elderly.
Yes, oh, welcome, Joe. Nice. What a great introduction.
Yeah. No, I said hi a minute ago, but you're in the middle of the thing, so I
Oh, sorry, my
didn't want
bad.
to butt in too much.
No, you're good. Cool.
I hope
So
everybody picked some cool feats.
yeah. Now is time to try out those crazy new abilities. Anyone above 20?
With addition?
Yeah.
Yeah,
21.
21, great. 20 to 15.
I got a 19.
Nice. 15 to 10.
13.
What was that, John?
10 for me.
Okay, cool. So we have Cymer and then Ireena. So that leaves Chris and Urwin. Where are you guys at?
I got a 7.
7. And Max?
I was accidentally muted. I'm 20.
Oh, 20. Nice. So you are above
Third.
this.
Second.
Second? Okay, cool.
After Neve, like.
Cool, I'll take your word.
Well,
Owen, what did you get again?
The guy's got, but
Sorry.
19, sir.
Okay, so we have this. We have this.
That's 90, 90.
Yes. We have this. We have this.
You heard me right.
We have Cymer, you got somewhere. What you got? 13?
13.
Okay, cool. Okay. We have this. We have this. And we have Urwin last, right? At 7?
Yeah, 7, yeah.
Cool. So, great. So you guys hear a bang and a clatter as whoever's on the stairs has just gotten steamrolled by 3 old women. And
Oh no.
Elia, you are first. So it is up to you to do whatever you want to do, or not, or hold your action, or whatever you want. You're breaking
I cannot
up.
hear anything.
Yeah.
Can I just check? Oh no, that's a stupid question. Never mind.
All good.
They just blast them with an acting blast.
Are you able to get any closer to the mic? You're super
Sorry.
broken for me.
I can change to the laptop if you can't really hear me.
Well, that's good now.
That's better. That's good.
Yeah.
I could Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, nice. Cool. Yeah, so you see Granny just get to the top of the stairs here. And the 2 are behind her. The 2 other hags.
Yeah. I might try to center it on Granny.
Perfect. Yeah, roll to attack.
I got a nat 1.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
You get another one though. There's 2.
Oh yes, I
Yeah,
have
you get
both my I have
Multiple
two,
beams. Nice. Yeah.
2 beams, so 4.
4. Oh, shit. You're a
Okay,
bit...
so-
You're... Go on.
Yeah, I just go kaput. It's not good.
Yeah, you're a bit panicked by the idea of your friend just getting absolutely wrecked by these guys. And you kind of just blast twice, roughly in the direction of the door. And Granny kind of has to duck for cover slightly, but no, you don't hit her. So Chris, it is now your turn.
Sorry, Paul. Just you said at the top of the stairs, right?
Yes.
Does they have to go through the spikes then?
Oh yes, you cast Spike Growth. Yeah, so that's when they start their turn. Is it that they take damage?
So,
They walk through it.
Yeah.
the
For
area.
every 5 feet, it's a certain amount of damage.
Yeah, it's 2d4 for 5 feet.
Okay.
Natural.
What
Second.
was that there again?
It's camouflaged. Sorry.
Oh yeah, cool. So they haven't stepped into it yet, but as soon as they start their turn, they will.
Oh, okay. Cool.
That was just to give Neve something to actually shoot at because it's a bit shit otherwise.
Right, no worries.
Okay, Chris.
Said I was still asleep. Is there anything? Well, like, can I wake up or?
You
or...
now wake up, yeah. So you get your turn here. You just didn't get the free one.
Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna cast invisibility.
Nice.
I want to put on my armor. Thank you very much.
Beautiful. And also, just to set the scene, you guys are in a guest room, so there's multiple beds. There's like a walk-in wardrobe in one room. There's an ensuite bathroom off of that. And there's like this large rose window as well in sort of the back of the room.
Damn, fancy.
Yeah, nice room, but that is where this is taking place.
Can I move to like
We're about to fuck
the
up.
corner of the room as well? Like bring my leather armor and my cloaks over to the corner so I can just spend
Yep.
time putting them on.
Great. Roderick, your turn.
My turn.
Yeah, your turn.
I want to. Is there a place that I can hide within 5 feet of the door? So like just like behind the door, or
Yeah, perfect.
just on that side of the wall, so that I'll be hidden as they try and enter.
Yep, cool. Roll me. Oh, yeah, hide is an action, isn't it? You just do it, or do you have to roll? How does hide work?
Forgotten, to be honest.
That's so good. Hide 5e.
I presume I have to roll stealth.
Yeah. Yes, it's reasonable that you would hide. So, yeah, make a stealth roll for me. And it'll just be against their passive perception because they're not exactly looking for you.
You. Ba-ba-ba-da. Okay. Is that 14?
Nice. Cool. Great, so Granny is next. So she storms in the room and says, I've been waiting for this for a long time, boys. You can't keep running from me, and you should not have destroyed my home like that. And she is going to walk into the spike growth because she doesn't know it's there. So it's like, how does this work, John? She's going to try to move full movement into the room. But I presume that gets halved because it's difficult. How does spectrum?
Yeah, so it's difficult terrain, and
Yeah.
every 5 foot is 2d4 damage.
Okay, so roll me 64 then.
That's a hefty wallop right off the bat.
That is pretty good.
That's 15 damage.
15 damage. Amazing. Okay.
Whoa!
Good straight off the bat.
That's good rolling.
You take that, yeah.
Yeah. So that means that there's how many feet left?
Radius.
What's that?
They're on a point, so it's 40 feet of spikes.
40 feet of spikes. So that's going to cover pretty much the whole room then. Like this room
So
is...
aiming for the stairs. was
Okay,
where
I
was trying to get
see.
But
Okay.
since they started at the top of the stairs, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay, cool. We'll leave it there then. We'll say that she has 5 to get out of the spikes to you guys. And she's going to cast Magic Missile back on you, John.
Fair. How many
Ireena.
million beams are gonna-
How does that work if it's 40 feet of things is difficult terrain? Does she have 85 feet of speed then?
No,
Doesn't
so she
seem-
has 30 feet, but...
Yeah.
Wait, so does it mean is that 80 feet or is that 40 feet?
40 feet, but she needs 80 feet to get through difficult terrain. 'Cause it's-
Yeah, difficult terrain
Yeah,
means
yeah.
your speed is high.
But I'm saying it got cast on them, centered on them, because otherwise
Oh.
everyone in the room is in it. So she started halfway through already. Is my thinking here?
Fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought. So never mind. For some reason, I thought it was there already, like from before. Like,
Well, they had
The
to
roof.
start. They had to start somewhere. So,
Yeah.
and it's just a very cramped part of a castle. So, cool.
Strahd couldn't have made a bigger castle.
Yeah. What is he? Poor? Okay. So you're gonna take d4s. 3d4.
Paul.
Yes.
She entered through the room and walked through the door.
Yes.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
You do. Also. Jesus.
Sweet. Okay, you can do your magic missile first.
Okay, thank
Good
you.
shit.
Okay. So that is terrible. 9 points of damage, John.
Take that.
Yeah, not great. Okay. Roderick, you get an opportunity attack on Granny herself.
Do you mind if I ask how many beams it was?
That was just 3. Just 3 darts. She just casted level 1.
Yeah, okay. That's fine.
Okay.
Can I make a concentration save?
Yes, do.
What's the DC again?
Oh my god, that's a great question. DC is equal to 10 or half the damage you take, whichever is greater. So 10.
I succeed.
Nice. Cool. So Roderick's opportunity attack.
Okay. 22 to hit.
Yes, that absolutely hits.
Okay. Oh, Roderick is gonna reach up to his black breastplate of his armor.
Cool.
And seem to pull a black, smoky, ethereal knife out of his
Nice.
armor,
Okay.
and take a slash at Granny's back.
Okay.
From the knife, that's only 4 damage.
Okay.
Hold on, wait, sorry. 4 psychic damage.
For psychic damage. Okay.
Yeah. And I was hidden. It's a 4 sneak attack damage.
So that's 12 total.
No, it's 8 total.
8 total. Perfect.
Just 4 damage from the knife and 4
Oh
damage
yeah. Sorry. Cool. So Granny's having a pretty terrible time immediately. Also, does spike growth work when you start your turn there? Because I think Roderick is now also in spike growth. Because he's behind the door. Granny's walked into the room, but spike growth was behind Granny. So when he starts his turn, he gets hit with it. Or how does that work? Or just movement? Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, I was.
Actually, it's 10 damage because
Oh,
I
nice.
forgot that I get a +2 with only 1 weapon.
Nice. Okay, great. So she just kind of storms into this room, and it's like she's walking on sandpaper. Like she just goes down. Her feet are getting scratched away. It's like she's melting into the floor. Now that is the next hag's turn. And she is going to cast Ray of Enfeeblement. So,
Ray of Enfeeblement.
a black beam of enervating energy springs from her finger towards a creature within range, which is going to be Roderick this time since you've revealed yourself. So, this is range spell attack is a 18 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, nice. On a hit, the target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength until the spell ends.
Okay.
And you can make concentration saving throws to get rid of it.
Okay.
Cymer, it is your turn.
Cool. I'd like to cast Spirit Guardians around myself.
Nice.
So, in relation to myself, where are the hags?
So you're probably in the middle of the room. Granny is 5-10 feet away. in spikes, and the other two are like 20 feet away in the doorway.
Can I move up like 10 feet to sort of get in the middle of them, like within 15 feet either side?
Yes, John has cast spike growth in the room, so if you move like towards the ones in the doorway, you'll walk through that. But if you want to take the damage, you can.
How close can I move to them without getting into the spike?
You can move to Granny without, because she's now within. No, she's 5 feet. Yeah, so that's melee range, right? Or am I
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is messy.
5 feet, yeah. That's...
Yeah, you have reach, so yeah, you can move to Granny without standing into spikes.
Okay, so I can move to Granny, and then would that put the other two just within range?
No, they're still 15 feet away
Okay, that's
from
fine.
Granny.
So I'll cast Spirit Guardians, and I'll exclude the party. So just if any of them start their turn within 15 feet of me, they have to make a wisdom saving throw, and take 3d8.
Okay, nice.
God damn.
And then I'll do, as my bonus action, Spiritual Weapon, and just call it into existence.
Nice. What does that look like?
Big metal ball on stick.
Nice. Excellent. Okay, cool. That is the other hag's turn now. So she's also going to try to move up next to Granny. So again, you can roll your 64, John. And Roderick, you'll get your opportunity attack. But actually, hold on. She's just going to move.
My reaction.
Oh, you use your action. So she's just going to move up the 5 feet and take the 2d4 to attack Roderick. With the claws.
3 damage.
3 damage. Cool. So that is this number now. That is a unnatural 20 to hit. So she gets... oh my fucking god. 7 slashing damage only.
Get fucked.
That is a joke. Okay. Ireena, your turn.
Stick out his tongue.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am going to cast Blight.
Nice.
Necromantic energy washes over a creature of my choice that I can see within range, draining moisture and vitality from it. So think like hags are already rotten. She's gonna turn into like
Bones.
Hag must make Constitution saving throw.
Okay. All three?
No, it's just one.
Just one. Okay,
I'll
cool.
one
Sorry.
hit me with the beams.
Yep. Perfect. That's Granny
Granny herself.
herself. Yeah. Cool.
The card is steel.
So she's making a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
That is a 19.
That is a success.
Lucky her.
But and half as much damage of 8d8. So
Oh wow. Okay. Nice.
Whoa.
That's a lot of damage.
It's a lot.
That's a lot of
Holy shit.
damage.
so it didn't actually go great. It's only 27.
Only 27.
What kind of damage actually?
It is necrotic.
Necrotic. Okay. Nice.
So it's 13 damage after the halving.
Okay. Sick. And Owen, is your knife? It sounds magical, but is it magical?
It is not.
Okay, that's good to know.
Here come the resistances.
Yeah, almost forgot about that. Okay, so she's actually on this. Cool. And what kind of damage is spike growth? That's magical, so that doesn't matter.
Or you
Sorry?
What?
piercing damage, but it is magical, yeah.
Yeah, it is magical, so that's all good. Cool. Urwin, it is your turn now.
Cool. So there's 3 altogether, like including Granny, yeah?
Yeah.
3 of them, okay. Is there any that I can hit like without stepping into the spike growth? Or
You can hit Granny.
Okay. I'll run up and hit her, so let me see.
And wallop.
Nice.
Alright, so that is it's an 8 plus aim. 7 is 15.
Does not hit, unfortunately.
Does not hit. Okay. 13 seconds. You know what? I'm gonna make it a reckless attack so that I can have advantage.
Cool.
If that's alright.
Yeah.
It's an 18. That's a 25.
Yes, that hits.
Very nice. I'll have disadvantage next turn, but
Cool.
I'll take it.
Cool.
That's a 16
To hit or damage? Damage.
damage. The 20. I
And-
got the 25 to hit. And
Yeah,
then for
yeah,
my
sorry.
second attack.
And what kind of
is-
damage? Just regular
it's,
bludgeoning?
I think I'll have a look.
Okay.
Let's see. Because if it's an axe, it might be slashing.
Yeah, cool. Either way, it's not magical.
Okay, yeah, no, it's
That's
not magic.
okay.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. Cool.
And my second attack was in that one.
Oh, unlucky.
Yeah.
Okay. You can roll damage on that.
Okay. That is a 8 damage.
Okay, as you swing this weapon back, you just clock Cymer in the side of the head.
Oh,
She's just
no.
standing next to you.
With the blunt end.
Yeah, as you swing backwards. So we'll have it. We'll say 4 damage for Cymer.
Damn.
And we're back round to Elia. Who's that? Yeah.
Hello, sorry, I'm just waiting for John to get the. Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and do the same thing again. So I'm gonna
Nice.
get this Eldritch Blast through.
Yep. Cool. Let's see the rolls. Oh my god. Say it again. You're breaking up again.
A 22 and a
Whoa.
19.
Okay, nice. Both of those hit.
Awesome. And then I have an invocation as well that I'm gonna apply to those. So
Cool.
I'm gonna have Agonizing Blast
Yep, great.
on
Yep.
the other one. So I'll explain what they're doing.
Does Agonizing Blast not just go on both?
Oh yeah, actually it does. But so I'll add that on, and then the Kiss of Mephistopheles, I
Cool.
can use a spell slot to add Fireball onto one of them.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
So
Nice.
that's what I'm going for. So there'll be a bit of maths involved. But
I love
Fireball is a bit big. Are we gonna?
yeah, because I also get to add something else to that because of my racial feature. So yeah.
Cool.
Who's this Mephistopheles fella?
Who's this guy, huh?
I'm supposed to
who
say a
is this
living
guy?
legend, but I think he's a dead legend.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Let's start looking at damage. This is going to get very confusing for me.
So I have a 14 on the first one base, and then I have a 9 as well. So that's just the 2 like base rolls.
Cool. What's your charisma modifier for agonizing? Or is that added on?
Yeah, and then on top of that I have to cast the fireball.
Okay, cool.
I need to check what that is. John knows this off the top of his head. Oh, I have it here.
So it's a 20-foot sphere centered on the. A lot of people going to take damage here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast it on the furthest away one.
Okay,
But
cool. Nice.
yeah, so it's 8d6 and then yeah, so that's all because I'm using a 4th level spell slot. So can we?
Yeah, we have to make a. Sorry, no, it's 96 because it's on 4th level, but it's also everyone has to make dex save as well.
Okay, cool. So can you
Wait,
before we do this, can you just repeat the Eldritch Blast thing because you broke up? So Eldritch Blast damage on which hag, does it matter? Who are you
So
aiming for?
I'm going to aim on the 2 that are the furthest away from
Yep,
us.
cool. Great.
So the first one is going to get 14, and the second one is going to get 9
Okay, cool.
before we do any fire thing.
And now we get dexterity saving throws. If it's 20 and you're aiming for the far away ones, that'll be the 2 in the doorway and Roderick.
Sure.
It'd probably also hit the granny, won't it? Because she's
If
only
you
15
if you put it between them, you'll hit Granny as well, so I guess do that.
Oh, yeah, we'll do that. Definitely.
So
You as well then, Paul.
I think since you guys are 5 feet away, you're actually fine.
The DC is 15.
Okay, nice. We'll
Oh, I beat it by 1.
Let's go.
you're still going to take half damage, right? Okay, dexterity saving throws. Yikes. Granny got an 11.
Haha.
You're fine, Urwin. You don't need to do this.
Oh, okay.
Granny got 11.
I thought it was in the...
Number 2 got 17, and the last one got 12.
That's 1 success.
1 success. Cool. So
2
what's
if you
our
include Roderick.
damage?
You want to
like?
hear the damage?
Yeah.
42.
Okay. So 1 success. So middle one succeeded. Or sorry, could you what was the DC again?
Dean.
The DC was 15.
Oh, 15. Okay, so only 1 passed. Yeah, that's this one passed. So that's 21 damage.
Yeah, for the other guys.
And then
just for the
for the one that
and then
passed.
40.
And then
Oh, yes, yeah.
42. Oh my god.
It's magical.
Jesus Christ. All right. Yep. All right. Chris, it is your turn.
My turn.
Yep.
I'm still invisible. I'm gonna stay invisible.
Nice.
Classic. And I was just making sure, but I'm pretty sure it Tales from Beyond my class feature. It is not attacking or casting a spell, so I can just do it without losing invisibility.
Okay.
So I use a bonus action to obtain which tail I get.
Yep.
So the spirits around me just be like whispering how to do a thing. So I'm just gonna roll that.
Cool.
Sorry, I'm interrupting, but the flute just kicked in right as
Nice.
Good shit.
in character. Let's go.
I got 7, which is Tale of the Beguiler. Looks like it's just damage. So actually, yeah, I'm gonna, as an action then straight away, I'm gonna choose Granny as the target.
Okay.
Which, they have to make a Wisdom saving throw. Hopefully
Granny.
this works.
Okay. That's a 16.
Ah, shit! Meets it, beats it, doesn't it?
Yeah, meets it. Nice.
Fuck's sake.
No,
It does nothing then.
okay, cool. Is that your turn?
That's my turn. That's my action and bonus action.
Okay, cool. Roderick, it is your turn.
That's so annoying.
Okay. There's one right in front of me, isn't there?
Yep.
They take full or half damage from the fireball.
The one in front of you directly, I think, took half. And then the one in the doorway took full, so half.
Okay. Are they obstructing my line of sight to Granny, or could I get a ranged attack off?
Yeah, you can probably get a ranged attack off.
Okay. I wish to make a ranged attack against Granny.
Nice.
Doing the same thing where this time I'm reaching behind over my shoulder, reaching behind my back with an empty hand and coming out with the black ethereal smoky knife and launching it at Granny.
Yikes. Okay.
So I'm gonna do that twice.
Yep.
I have 2 attacks.
Okay.
The first one is an 18,
Hits.
and the second one is a 23.
Also hits. Okay, nice.
These
And
are
what's-
ranged attacks, so they're dex, so the ray of enfeeblement won't matter because it's not a strength attack.
Yes.
The attack damage is 4 plus 6, 10. And she's within 5 feet of an ally of me.
Yep. Yep.
So that's 10 psychic and 6 sneak attack damage.
Nice. So 16.
I'm going to use my bonus action
Okay.
to take another attack with those blades. Is this another attack or is it an auto hit? It is another attack roll.
Cool.
That's a 17.
Hits. Yep.
Okay, and that will be 4 damage.
Cool. So that's 20 total.
I believe so.
Cool.
Is each it's not each attack that triggers sneak attack, is it?
I have never played rogue.
No, it's just the first.
It's just the first one. Okay, that's fine.
Cool.
That's,
And
that all makes sense. So
what type of damage was the second one there? The 4.
that 4 was also psychic damage. Not
Okay.
magical.
Cool. Yep. That's fine.
Psychic, it's magical.
Is it? It doesn't
Well,
specify magical because it's not a magical shard.
It's not resistant anyway, so we're fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Granny is tattered at this stage. Jesus
Let's
Christ.
go.
She is regretting her decision. I
We
think
were
it's
ready
fair
this
to
time.
say. Oh yeah, you were.
Which,
So as she gets a knife lodged between her shoulder blades, she fucking screams out, and she's going to say, "Well, you didn't like it last time, so I'm going to do it again." And she's going to cast a lightning bolt. She's going to level it up. So that is going to hit Urwin directly in front of her, and then Ireena behind Urwin.
No.
She's going to make that line. And that is lots of damage. So let me roll this. Let me figure this out. Lightning bolt. That much plus.
at least it's not hitting everyone this time.
No.
Yeah, true.
I'd
That
like
was the problem.
I'd like to describe the daggers as they
Oh
actually
yeah.
hit Granny. You don't actually lodge or make any sort of actual physical reaction. You just
Okay.
seem to pass right through her. But
Yeah.
you can still hear as if she's getting hit by a knife, and she still arches her back, but it just slowly glides right through her and doesn't come out the other side.
Okay.
Ugh.
So she's that's grim. Okay. So this is a lot of d6's damage for you guys. Let me roll
Is there a
it.
saving throw or
Is there a
anything? Or
save or something?
your damage?
Yes, you'll make a dexterity saving throw for full or half damage. So we'll see. Cool. Right. Let me count this up, and then I'll figure out if you guys passed or failed, if that's okay. 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 5 is 15, plus 3 is 18, plus 2 is 20, plus 5 is 25, plus 3 is 28, plus 1 is 29, plus 4 is 33, plus 3 is 36, plus 5 is 41 damage.
41.
41.
Yeah,
16
damn.
dex save.
A 16 dex save, and the thing for this is, where is it? Oh, let me find this. Sorry. Saving throw. Where is it? 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 It's 14. Is the spell
Nice.
save DC?
I got a 7, so
Nice. So
I'm gonna be
you'll
taking
take
that damage.
full damage, and Ireena will
Yeah.
take half.
Right.
Nice. 12 plus that. Oh, sorry, it's 15 actually, but that's still fine.
Yeah.
Great. Yep, so that's her action. And we're back around to... Oh, it's actually the other hag's turn. So she is going to look at you, Roderick, and I want you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Brother.
Spell save
do I-
15 again.
10.
Okay, you are turned into a sheep. She casts polymorph.
Oh no.
Bro. Roderick is not a sheep.
You're a sheep now.
Oh my god.
Going Tomte Nisser's cage.
Yeah, exactly. We got an opossum, we got a sheep, we got all the animals.
What the fuck? Was there no save for that?
He failed the save.
Oh, right, you failed the save. But I wasn't listening.
Cymer, now it's your
so
turn.
wise in this situation.
Yeah, so you can look up the sheep stat block. That's you now.
How long does that last for?
It lasts for up to 1 hour.
God damn. If she gets attached though, does she break concentration?
Yeah, it's concentration, so she'll get to try to make those saves. But yeah, and you'll obviously turn back. You can't speak, cast spells, take any other action that requires hands or speech. Yeah. And you can't use, wield, or otherwise benefit from your equipment. Okay, yeah, Cymer.
Paul, did that first hag take her turn yet?
Granny? Yes, Granny has taken her turn.
Okay. I forgot to remind you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh yeah, cool. I shall do that. Wisdom saving throw is oh my god, 11, 13.
13. She fails,
Yeah.
so she takes 3d8.
Oh, nice. Okay.
What's it? Let me quickly roll.
Let's see it. Oh, sorry. She gets advantage, which is not going to do anything, so you're fine still.
Cool. So 8 plus 3, 11. That's 18. So she takes 18 damage.
Was that meant to happen at the start or the end of her turn?
Start.
Oh, shit. Well, she's dead now. But
Oh.
Oh, damn.
that's unfortunate.
Shit.
Nice. Sorry, guys.
So if you want to describe how Granny falls, she casts this fireball as she's dying, I suppose. Or not the fireball, the lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt.
What's it? I guess it's radiant damage. So I just kind of imagine like as the light erupts from within her and almost like explodes her apart. She
Nice.
Oh my lord.
Like divine intervention. Like
Yeah.
beam of light from the heavens.
It's like the Harry Potter duel at the end where the two beams are going against each other.
Jesus.
Yeah, and then she just explodes into lots of little meaty pieces. Pie-sized chunks. Yeah. So yeah. No, Granny is dead. Congratulations.
Nemesis is
At long last.
load up.
We came here to kill old ladies, and by God, we're gonna.
Meaty chunk, no less.
Yeah. Okay, the rest of your turn, I suppose.
How close are the other guys now? The other two hags.
So spike growth is. Oh, actually, can you make the Constitution save, Ireena, for the lightning bolt damage? For spike growth.
Oh, concentration. Yeah.
Yeah, concentration. Sorry.
I
What
get
did-
You get it? What?
17.
Oh yeah, cool.
What's the save? What's the
It's
DC
to
again?
keep. The DC. We just looked this up a second ago.
Half the damage.
Oh yeah, so that
But
fails. Oh, but you took less.
That,
Yeah.
so by these 10, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so you actually, yeah, that's fine. Spike growth is still up, Sean. One of the grannies is 15 feet into spike growth, the other is 20 feet into spike growth.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'll just hold the position, and I will cast Sacred Flame.
Nice.
So, what's it? They have to make a Dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw. Both or just one?
Just the one, sorry.
Cool. Dex is not great. That's a 12.
12, that fails, so we'll take 1d8, which is... it takes 1 damage.
Nice. Is it magical? Yeah, because it's a spiritual weapon.
It is. It's radiant damage.
Nice.
Oh, sorry. Well, it's 2d8 because I'm 5th level. Sorry, my bad.
Oh yeah, cool. Go ahead.
Oh, 5th level. So it's 7 damage.
Ooh, nice, much better.
Nice.
Yes, indeed. Better than 1.
Much better. Is that 7 on top of the 1 or total?
Yeah, 7 total.
Cool.
And
yep.
I'll use my bonus action to use spiritual weapon and hit the one that's within 15 feet of me. Is that close to one?
Yeah, cool.
So I have to actually roll to hit, don't I?
Yeah.
That's 17.
To hits.
Cool. 1d8. That's 8 plus. Yeah. So that's 14 damage.
Nice. To the same one?
Yeah.
Cool. So that is this number. That's your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So having seen Granny just die in front of her, one of the other hags, one of the other sisters, is going to cast another lightning bolt. This time to you, Cymer, seeing as you did melt their friends or explode them into meaty chunks. So
Shit, they're not a coven anymore.
Oh, you're totally right. Fuck.
And he's dead, so they're not a coven.
They're not a coven anymore, so she can't do that. God damn it. Oh, you prick. Okay. Let's have a look. Oh my god.
As far as I know, that's how that works.
No, that is absolutely how that works. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. That could have gone. Yeah, okay, so in a fit of rage, she's gonna move her 15 feet up through the spikes towards you guys. Because she can't do much else. So if you want to roll your damage, John?
How many Ds?
6. The full 15 feet that she can go.
17.
Damage, oh my god.
Wow.
Jesus. Yeah, this
The
is
Google
rough.
Dice Roller likes me.
She also has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Did both, or because the one before this made the wisdom saving throw, or is it both?
This is for spirit guardians.
Oh yeah, cool. Oh yeah, because she
Just
okay. Yeah. Wisdom saving throw. What? Is a unnatural 20.
Okay. She takes half the damage.
It's okay.
So 7, 11, 12. She takes 6 damage.
6 damage. Cool. Ireena, we're back around to you.
Alrighty then. So,
Both are pretty hurt. The one that Sean just spiritually attacked looks worse. That just sprinted towards you guys. So she's 5 feet now. And then the one on Roderick is looking slightly better. Neither are great.
I think I'm gonna blight the worst one.
Nice, perfect.
Oh, actually, blight doesn't work very well. I'm gonna go for hold person.
Nice.
I'm gonna come to you.
So what is that again? That is a dex
A wisdom.
wisdom.
Throw.
Cool. Is a 21.
That succeeds.
Nice.
So that means nothing happens.
Oh, unlucky. Yeah, they have advantage on saving throws, so you love to see it. Urwin, it is your turn. If that's you, John, which I presume.
So which one is the most damage?
The one that just ran up towards you guys. So there's one essentially standing where Granny once stood.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm going to enter Rage as a bonus action.
Nice.
And I will. Yeah, I'll just regularly attack her. So my first attack, that is a 18 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Cool. And then my second attack is a 26 to hit.
Nice. Okay, both those hit.
So 2d12 and 3, 10. So it's 22 damage.
Nice. Of what kind?
Let me have a look now. Where that's
Slashing. Cool.
Yeah.
You said 22?
22, yeah.
Yeah.
And then because of my ancestral protectors thing, like my little spectral crows that fly about,
Yes.
she has disadvantage on any attack roll that isn't against me while I'm raging.
Class.
Or for next turn, I think. Yeah.
Yep, nice. Elia, we're back around to you.
Okay, so which one's the weaker one?
The one that's close.
Oh.
To Roderick, not to Roderick, to Urwin, Cymer. The middle of the room, essentially.
I don't want to do any funny business if they're kind of close, so I might just go for the bog standard Eldritch Blast this time.
Lovely.
You know yourself. Am I able
course.
to put both the beams on
Yep.
that one?
Yep.
Great. That's what we'll go for. Okay, so the first one with the everything is a 17 to hit.
Hits, yep.
Second one will be 11.
Does
Yeah.
not.
Okay, so one.
So one with your agonizing blast, I guess.
Yep, and then I will get a 9.
9. Perfect. Okay, she's looking pretty terrible.
We love to see it.
Yeah.
Very terrible from the beginning, to be fair.
Yeah, they made a terrible mistake in trying you guys for the third time.
We heard him coming from all the way
Oh,
down
yeah.
the stairs, and we had time to prepare.
Whenever Strahd's guards are about, you know.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Chris, it is your turn.
It's my turn. Let's go.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby. I'm gonna motherfucking so would I be able to do a 10-foot radius sphere that hits the two hags but no one else?
Is that?
Whereas
Yeah.
Hmm?
Cool. Yeah.
for
Yeah.
a spell?
Yep.
Because I think they're more or less together.
There is 10 feet between them, but that's fine because that's
Yeah.
that's exactly what you want.
Yeah. I'll cast Chatter.
Cool.
At
does that
third
do?
level.
Nice. Meaning
That does 4d8 thunder damage. They need to make a Constitution save.
con save. Cool. The first one, oh my god, is only an 11. The second one is oh my god, only a 6. Wow.
Yikes!
On those
They both
4
sucked.
d20s, there was 3 3s.
Wow. Okay,
Okay.
nice. So that'll be 19 thunder damage. I think that is 13 and 6. Yeah, 19 thunder damage.
Okay.
Yeah, no, they are not inorganic materials. So
They are not. But if you want to describe the end of Bella the Hag, feel free to do so.
fuck yeah! Literally, just Shadow just ruptures her eardrums, destroys all her limbs, turns into mush.
Okay.
Essentially, just becomes folded in every way.
Okay.
God.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So you guys successfully create your second puddle of old woman.
Jesus Christ.
We're just atomizing these old
Yeah.
Yeah. No, she's still there. All her bones just don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Just jelly.
Is jelly.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Roderick, it is your turn. There's one left.
Is it the one in front of me?
The one
or
close to
Actually,
you.
I was gonna give I think Ireena Bardic Inspiration as well.
Okay. Cool.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna try headbutter in groin.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
What the hell?
Yep.
No, never mind. That's only a 9 to hit.
Yeah.
By the way,
Does
that
not.
removes my invisibility. I no longer am invisible.
I bleed and start eating some spikes out of the ground.
Okay. Great. That's your turn.
Yep.
Okay. It is her turn now.
Thorns.
So she is going to try to run back out of the room. So if you want to roll the 6 again, John. The 64.
Damn.
She's just like, fuck it, we're going back down the
Boy.
stairs, boys. That's enough of
It's
this.
over. It's so over.
It's so over.
It's gone. I cast whole person.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, okay, perfect. In that case, she essentially gets to the doorway, and as you kind of your eyes follow her there, you see another figure standing in the doorway, a familiar figure. Stradvan Zarevich is standing there, and he just backhands her.
Oh my god.
Just slaps her with the back of his hand, does some damage, and she just gets knocked prone.
Holy shit.
So, Cymer, we're back around to you.
Cool. Well, like she's prone, is she?
Yep, she's prone, so you're gonna have advantage on attacks.
This feels kind of wrong to hit someone when they're down.
Yeah, they attacked us. They're also mortal enemies.
They did multiple times, to be fair.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna can I cast Hold Person?
This is the first gift.
Or
Uh,
she already held.
She's not held, but she's prone, so she'll have to use half her movement to get back up on her next turn.
I'll
I
just cast Hold Person. Let's see what.
Okay, cool.
Wait.
To be fair, I think you're already going to get advantage on attacks against her. Not saying that you shouldn't do that, but like, I don't think you get anything from holding her, other than, yeah, I guess you can't get back up, to be fair. But that's a what saving throw?
Well, like her turn's far away compared to all our turns.
That's also true.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm not trying to kill her. I think we can extort information.
Okay,
out of her.
perfect.
Like, I think she's better off kept alive. You know, now
Yep.
that we have the upper hand.
So what is the saving throw? Wisdom?
Wisdom's
Is a 12 only.
12. Oh, no, she's powerless.
Okay. Great. Yeah, she essentially gets lifted up into the air and held. Ireena, now it's your turn.
I keep forgetting I'm on mute.
You're good.
So she's basically dead.
Yeah, she's not exactly one hit away from death. She's still got some health left, but yeah, she's pretty beaten up.
I think I'm gonna go for another whole person.
Cool.
Just keep.
Wait.
She just did.
Is that
Cymer
just did that?
just did that.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine.
Okay, so you have advantage on it. I'm gonna cast Primal Savagery, a cantrip.
Okay. I've never heard
I'm
of
gonna
those.
cause my teeth and fingernails to sharpen, ready to deliver a corrosive attack. I
Cool.
run over to her.
Yeah.
Melee spell attack, sir.
Okay.
So that is advantage, isn't it? Oh, not 20.
Okay. Nice. Love to see that.
So the creature will take 2d10. So you double the dice values, isn't it?
You're breaking up again. I heard 2d10.
Hello?
There we go. Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, 2d10 damage, and I double the value because it's a natural 20.
Yep.
20 damage.
Okay.
Bite her
Nice.
on the neck like a vampire.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that seems pretty right.
I'm gonna get like freaking STDs or something weird with her.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I think you're just attacking her, but sure. Urwin, it is your turn, if that's all you got, Ireena.
That is all I got.
I mean, all you got still did 20 damage, so...
That's all you got?
Yeah, you're not going to do more than that. Nice.
All right. Yeah, I'll just attack that one, I guess.
Cool.
Go for a reckless attack. Advantage.
Yep.
My first one. Where is it gone? Jesus Christ.
Super. What kind of information did you want from her anyway?
Information.
I think...
Oh, you didn't
Waterboard her.
Sorry. Water.
What kind of information did you want from her anyway?
I guess how did they even get into the castle?
I got an 11 on my first attack. Then my second attack, I got a 17.
The 17 will hit. Is that the at advantage? Yeah, so the 17
Yeah.
hits.
Cool. That is a
17. I think when you're paralyzed, everything is a crit if it hits.
It is, yep. So that's also...
oh nice.
So
Okay.
you can.
Thank
so
you.
I got what's that? 8 damage.
What kind?
And then-
Slashing again?
Slashing again. Yeah.
Cool. Yep, she is still alive. But barely.
Barely.
After Urwin, we're back around to Elia.
Smash.
Oh, you're on mute again.
Yeah, sorry, I kept trying to hit it.
You good?
So like, I don't know whether like I'm having more of a character conundrum than a combat conundrum because I
Cool.
could probably just, yeah, I guess that like my character would be kind of just pissed at this stage and finish them off.
Very fair.
So like, yeah, I will just probably Eldritch Blast again. That's the current mindset.
Perfect.
So
They're
Yeah,
held,
so-
you're gonna get advantage, and if you hit, it's a crit.
John's doing some. Oh right, so he did the advantage for me because I didn't know what
Oh,
happened.
hello.
So I got like 2 24s for to hit.
Yep, both of those are going to hit. So you can roll damage on both and double it.
The charisma. The charisma. Oh, what about the charisma on? So the first one's a 12 and the second one's a 5. So we've got a total of 17.
Yep, so you can describe what this puddle looks like, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of just an eldritch blasty version of a puddle.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a slight variation on the previous puddles, but at the same time, it is also at the end of the day just a puddle.
Yeah,
So.
okay, great. It's like still floating there for a couple of seconds in the hold person until it just like, yeah.
It just gloops down.
It just gloops down,
I think
splats
this
on the
time.
floor, yeah.
I think it's just like 1 minute she's there, the next minute she's also there, but in liquid form.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, so with that, we're now out of combat. The hags are very dead. Strahd Mazarevich stands there and he's like, I apologize profusely for what happened. If I had known this was going to happen, well, they wouldn't have gotten up these stairs. I am not a man who breaks his promises, and I hope you can find it in your hearts to forgive me. I understand if you're upset, but if not, then I am still ready to give you your tour of the castle whenever you would like.
As a sheep, I go over and start gnawing
Oh,
off some
yeah.
curtains.
Sheep is concentration, so you've actually turned
since not
back
finishing.
into Roderick. Congratulations.
It's not fun.
Okay, so, well, you can stay a sheep if you want. We can say
You're now a sheep forever.
there's like a glitch in the Matrix where her concentration actually just lasts forever. It's like a bug where...
Still alive. Bob.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say to Strahd, they've really disgraced you here.
Well, you
You
made...
expect-
I must say, I'm impressed. You made quick work of them, and well, they will not be disgracing anyone ever again.
No.
I kind of look over and I go like, it was personal. She killed my cousin.
Yes, I am aware, and I completely understand that. Trust me, I am impressed with what you've done here today. As he kind of raises his foot, and it's like the mozzarella cheese string stuck to the ground as he's standing in the puddle from the hold person. There's just strings of Ophelia the hag just between his boot and the floor.
Yikes. Can we expect some sort of compensation for this false promise of protection, Strahd?
Well, I will see to it that you are not disadvantaged. I will send some people up with potions of healing. And perhaps when you leave, I will have some things that will help you on your quests.
Much appreciated.
I will go get those potions, and I will also send up a cleaning group. If you would like to follow me back down to the main lobby, it's perhaps a more pleasant place to be. And he's gonna turn tail and walk back down the stairs.
Very calmly.
Oh yeah.
Stopping an older woman into a pace.
Yeah, and as you're walking down the stairs, you can see there's the smear of where they've dragged the other guard back down to clean him up somewhere, but yeah, he's nowhere to be seen on this staircase. But I think that that's a pretty okay place to hold until 8:15 probably.
Oh yeah, cool.
Because their train gets in at 8:05, so we can hang around for a bit, but it's probably
That's
a good place to call
reasonable,
it.
yeah.
You can get your health points back up to max. There'll be enough health potions there to do that.
Nice.
Oh, that's great.
Haha! I've successfully stayed out of the line of danger this time.
Easy. All you had to do was
Fair play.
be invisible until the last second.
Yes.
Ah, yeah.
Pretty
Nice.
handy that the Tales from Beyond works while invisible.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Pretty not handy that it doesn't do anything if they fucking succeed to save.
Yeah, that's also true. But oh well.
You can take what you can get.
Exactly. Okay, I'm gonna put it on break for a little bit, but that's fine. alive.
Paul, you brought up
she's back.
Dovetuck,
Good
and
job.
now I need to ask, when is Dovetuck making a cameo in this campaign? Because
Do I
I
have
need to keep it going.
do I
It needs
have
to be in
permission
every
for?
single campaign.
Yeah, I have permission for the
Ah.
cameo.
You just can't die because they died in a different.
We're gonna figure out who you really are, Strahd. Whips off mask.
Yeah.
And I would have gotten away with it too.
Yeah, the whole, well, like, if these guys show up, if that old party shows up, they're all going to be a dead adventuring party, so, from the past.
Oh, really?
I mean, it only makes sense. No
Broden
one,
would not last like 5 minutes.
he would just put on the helmet and punch Strahd into a different dimension.
Yeah.
Classic.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, you guys have gotten cleaned up after your pretty messy battle with the hags. Not messy for you guys, just messy for the room, I suppose. The floor, mostly, yeah. Right now, they're probably all getting jarred upstairs for a snack later on for Strahd. But he will take you on
That's great revenge.
What?
It's great revenge. All of the people that got made into pies and now they're being made into like juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
like a hag compote is what it is, really.
Oh.
Okay. Right. Let me turn on that lamp.
Plus goop.
Just out of curiosity,
Plus goop. Yes.
is there one of them intact enough that could possibly become an undead?
To be honest, I think it's funnier if they're all just staying as puddles.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll have much need for an undead in the next however long it lasts.
Oh, it's 24 hours,
Oh, okay, nice.
and then I can reassert control, dominance.
To be fair, they were like absolutely obliterated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the running joke.
God
So.
damn it, guys! I wanted to use them for my experiments.
Oh well. So
Or
yeah,
like your toenails or something.
I mean he probably is also doing that.
Yeah.
Let me get my map up, and by up I mean next to me. For the tour, guys, there's a guided tour. Comes free with your guys' tickets.
Yeah.
So you guys start in K9. So you guys start in a room that's familiar to you guys. The guest hall. Okay, there's an echo. Who's echoing? So torchlight flutters against the walls of this vaulted hall. To the east, an arched hallway stretches for 20 feet, ending at a spiral staircase that goes up and down. That's the one that leads to your room. Next to the hallway, a suit of armor, oiled and glistening, stands at attention in a shallow alcove. To the west, large double doors hang slightly open, and a steady bright light escapes through the opening. Strahd is standing there, and he'll sort of introduce sort of broadly the castle, and he'll explain that it was built by him and by his army hundreds of years ago, during his or just after his conquest of the lands of Barovia. For the purposes of this, I will be going through like the locations that he brings you to on the tour, but if you guys want to make attempts to slip away and explore yourselves at any point, just let me know. Or if you guys have other ideas about anything, just pop in. This is like a fairly good chance to maybe have a look around the castle that might feature later on in the campaign, depending how far you get. Yes, so after that he leads you to sort of just the next room over, which is the great entry hall. Cobwebs stretch between the columns that support the vaulted ceiling of a great dusty hall, dimly lit by sputtering torches in iron sconces. The torches cast odd shadows across the faces of 8 stone gargoyles squatting motionlessly on the rim of the domed ceiling. Cracked and faded ceiling frescoes are covered by decay. Double doors of bronze stand closed to the east. To the north, a wide staircase climbs into darkness. A lit hallway to the south contains another set of bronze doors. Yes. I have more notes here. Cool. And
kind of the context of it, Paul.
yeah.
Is my character like just like at the back? Like obviously they know this.
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
so-
Okay. Yeah, I presume you're gonna like just stay with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
don't think
have a
there's.
second sort of question.
Yep.
You see the armor that we just passed?
Yep.
Is that like, well, what like armor is that? Like in terms of medium, light, heavy?
It is. It is. I think medium armor. It's clearly magical, so veins of ruby red run along the legs and arms of this suit of armor, as if outlining blood vessels. Against the light, you could swear you could see them pulsate slowly with an inner glow.
Wait, what armor is this?
So it's just
Noted.
it's just a suit of armor standing there.
Ooh.
If you want to make an investigation check or a perception, you might
like
be
Yeah,
able
that
to.
too.
Yeah, sure.
I can. Oh, freaking hell! I'm gonna guidance help you and I won't give bardic inspiration because it's already enough. I'll help you
Nice.
and give guidance.
Cool.
So advantage and add a d4.
Is that investigation that you're looking for?
Yeah, or perception, depending on how you want to do it.
I kind of want to investigate, I think.
Perfect.
So I got a nat 20.
Amazing. Okay. It's medium-sized armor, so it'll fit any medium humanoid. And there's clearly magic running through these sort of veins, the ruby red veins on the armor.
Could I cast the... Well, I don't know if the cast magic is relevant here, because I can obviously see there is magic. Will that tell me what school of magic from? More deep.
It confers to a +1 AC for the armor.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
I mean, I'm like actors thinking, like obviously, I could go back and get that in like a while.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, by all means.
Okay.
It's just standing there, so like it's not going to be moving anytime soon.
So wait, where is the armor and where are we at the moment?
The armor is in like a little alcove in the what's it called? The guests hall.
Okay.
So that's where it's essentially just next to the staircase that leads up to your guys' room. I'm hesitant to like it's going to be slightly confusing, and I understand that, but I'm very hesitant to give you the layout maps for the castle because there's a lot of hidden stuff and secrets and details. So
I'll get you.
I'm just very hesitant to give you those straight away. Because it's just going to lead to even more confusion, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So as you're walking, Strahd explains that it was built by his army hundreds of years ago. He said that there was an amazing architect at the time named Artemis, who was the one that designed the whole thing, and then it was primarily built by a man named Kazan, who's a magic user, one of the sort of more powerful mages at that time, who was with him on his campaign. He will then lead you onto a grand hall which is choked with dust and stretches into darkness ahead. Webs hanging from the arched ceiling like drapes and life-size statues of knights line the hallway on both sides, their eyes seeming to watch you. It's just a hallway, a hall of faith. Above the bronze doors hangs a symbol of beaten bronze that looks like a rising or setting sun. And that's when Strahd will sort of give a slight bit of backstory on religion in Barovia. And he'll explain that that's a sign of the Morning Lord, which is one of the sort of two main deities in Barovia. He'll explain that that's really the only one that people actually worship, because the other one is Mother Night, and that's more of like a deity that's feared, and it's almost equivalent to the devil. This is something, obviously, Cymer, you're going to be super familiar with. This is your religion, after all. So he leads you into the room that has this symbol above the door into the chapel. So dim coloured light filters through tall, broken and boarded up windows of stained glass, illuminating the ancient chapel of Ravenloft. A few bats flutter about near the top of the 90-foot high domed ceiling. A balcony runs the length of the west wall, 50 feet above the floor. In the centre of the balcony, two dark shapes are slumped in tall chairs. Benches coated with centuries of dust lie about the floor in a jumbled disarray. Beyond this debris, lit by a piercing shaft of light, an altar stands upon a stone platform. The sides of the altar are carved with bas-reliefs of angelic figures entwined with grapevines. The light from above falls directly on a silver statuette. A cloaked figure is draped over the altar, and a black mace lies on the floor near its feet.
Jesus, that's a lot of information.
It is. But essentially, it's just a large room which has pews on your right and left. It's like a long rectangle room, so it goes to the right and left mostly, with pews, and then directly in front there's like the raised area with the altar on it, and then a balcony, obviously, that wraps around.
How is it? So it's basically just a church layout.
It is, yeah. And that's where he sort of explains the religion stuff to you, and sort of the history of the religion in Barovia.
So why is there a Church of the Morning Lord in this castle, considering your lack of belief?
Well, at the time that this castle was built, there were many people. A lot of my troops at the time believed in the Morning Lord, and so it was to provide them some comfort in these times of... It was hardship, a lot of people were dying, a lot of people were getting hurt and killing, and a lot of them were looking for repentance. So we decided to do this for the troops at the time, as well as that it's very important for the castle to have a place for ceremony. So weddings, parties, a lot of sort of religious activities that are required for such a large group of people to function.
Very good.
Indeed, there's been numerous marriages here in the past. Not so much in recent years, but Ireena, maybe there's possibility for one again, huh?
Blushes.
God damn. Working that magic.
Oh yeah. So, again, he leads you down another hallway that's got statues, armored statues on either side. It kind of just seems like he's just a big fan of that kind of thing, Like, the decor is pretty grim. Like, it's mostly just big, tall stone walls with, lit sconces, but the vast majority of the decoration in here is just literally suits of armor. None of them are really as nice as that first one that you guys saw. But they're all still like nicely engraved and nicely decorated.
Paul, in that last room,
Yeah.
you say there was somebody else in there, or did I confuse?
Yes, I did. There was a cloaked figure draped over the altar and a black mace lying on the floor near its feet.
Cloaked figure draped over the altar.
Approach them and
Cool.
Try to get their attention and see what they're up to.
Sure. Roll.
I'm gonna follow as well.
If they're doing anything.
Sure. Yeah, you can roll investigation. Strahd is kind of preoccupied talking to Ireena right now. So.
Huzzah!
It's guidance D4.
Yeah.
That's a 16.
Cool. The guy is dead. It's just the remains of some guy in sort of these clerical robes, right.
Paul, can
Yep.
we investigate how long he might have been dead?
He's been dead a pretty like a while. Like it's not like this guy is fresh.
Yeah.
And the
So, just out of curiosity, would this count as a small or medium humanoid corpse?
it's a medium corpse. His corpse wears a handsome fur-lined black cloak embroidered with golden thread and a suit of chainmail. And
Shade.
yes, there's a black mace at his body as well. On the altar of this room, there's a small artifact, which is just like a small statuette. But you can look at that closer if you would like to. It's just a
What was
small
that?
small silver statuette.
Of
Boom, boom, boom. Let me have a look here. Appendix. Okay, it's like a man kneeling down, and his two hand. He's kneeling down, and his two hands are out, and he's kind of looking forward, almost as if it's some kind of like meditation. His hands are faced upwards, and he's kneeling down. I can show a picture of this. To be fair, can you see that? Kind of. Oh, where's the camera? Kind of.
okay,
No.
I get you. Yeah, palms up, kind of.
Yeah,
kneeling
like that. There we go.
forward.
Oh yeah, yeah. Can I ask Strahd, was this man of any importance to you, indicating the dead man?
No, he was just another one of these fools that tried to come into my castle. You know, usually we clean them up, but we don't always have time.
Can I cast Animate Dead on him?
Sure, go for it.
It takes 1 minute.
Yeah, all right.
Third level spell slot.
He doesn't come back as him, does he? He's just essentially a puppet for you?
He's just zombie. Unfortunately, would be cool if it was like crazy good.
Nice. Cool.
Paul, while Chris is reanimating him, can
Yep.
I inspect the mace on the floor?
The mace on the floor, yeah, absolutely. As you pick it up, it is a mace of terror, which probably has some real bad juju for you. But I can tell you what it is if you want to roll investigation for me.
Right.
Sure.
Guidance.
Thank you.
There's also about to take a look at that as well.
Nice. Well, there's always the other thing.
Wait, guidance is 1d4, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cool.
You can probably get help from what's it? Roderick as well.
I'll take help from Roderick, if that's okay.
Yeah, work away. Take advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So I got 11 there, so I'll go over. Yeah, no better. 11.
11. You can tell it's some kind of magical mace, but you can't tell exactly what it would do until you've either had more time to look at it properly or attuned.
Can I take it?
Yeah, sure, you can pick it up.
Cool.
Yeah, and it's just it's pretty gnarly looking. Like it's pure black, and there's like these black skulls on it, and then like the top of the skulls, it almost looks like mohawks. There's these like spikes that come up out of them, which form like a sharp bit at the end of it.
What would you say? What's the mace called again? Sorry.
It's called a Mace of Terror.
Mace of Terror.
Yes. Is that everything, or do you guys have more you want to look at?
Can we see if the statuette is like magical in any way?
Yeah, sure. Explain how you're gonna approach, or what you're doing. You're just gonna investigate it.
I'd like to channel my concentration through my holy symbol, which is
Cool.
my mace. I guess trying to like see what sort of significance it has to the one in the Lord.
Nice. And I presume you're not evil aligned.
No, I am not.
Okay, good. Cool.
Yeah, no, I don't kill people because I want them to suffer.
Perfect. Yeah, as you're looking at this, roll me another investigation, please.
Nat 1.
Yikes.
Yo.
That's a yikes.
Okay, so you can tell that it's some kind of, it's like 12 inches tall. It's some kind of shiny metal. It's kind of heavy, but it's made of metal, so it would be. And it's some kind of religious thing. I don't know. You don't recognize it.
Dang.
Maybe I can take it, or if I can take it, I'll make it someone of like a higher like clerical knowledge to look at it.
Yeah, sure. So you
If I
can
take it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Strahd cares too much, seeing as this guy is like he means absolutely nothing to him. Yep.
Just one word statuette.
Yeah. You can say icon of Ravenloft for future reference.
So yeah, he just kind of gets up and starts following me around.
Nice. Okay. Great. Yeah, that happens, I guess.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so the tour moves on, if that's okay with everyone.
You mentioned secrets. Is there anywhere that could hide like a secret door or anything in this room?
You can
Like
roll.
Any walls that look movable.
You can roll perception, but it's fairly hard with like the time you have. Like you've stopped for a chat here, but it's still like it's a moving tour. So you could stop, like you could try to stay behind if you wanted to, or quickly just a perception.
I got 11, so
No, you don't see anything sort of sticking out anyway.
Yeah.
Cool. So he brings you then to a staircase. So this staircase is made of old wood that strains underfoot, creaking and groaning, which climbs up into a balcony space. So a sculpted stone railing encloses this long balcony, which overlooks Ravenloft's chapel. 2 ornate thrones stand side by side in the center of the balcony, covered with dust and strung with cobwebs. The thrones face away from the double doors that give access to the balcony. So essentially you've come up a stairs at the back of the chapel, which has led up to the balcony looking down into it. And you come up behind 2 thrones that look down into the chapel. And again, you can roll investigation or not. He's kind of just leading you around the place, just showing you different spaces.
Investigation.
Sure.
Oh. I think I can guidance myself as well.
Cool.
I'll just be guidancing. I'm getting hints from the spirits. That's how it works. The spirits be like, look here.
Nice.
Investigation. Oh shit. Okay, that's 21.
Cool. You can, as you're sort of approaching, you can see that these 2 bodies in these chairs are like barely moving, as if they're undead themselves, but just are kind of pacified by the fact that Strahd is with you guys. The balcony drops 50 feet to the floor of the chapel, but there isn't really much else to show here. It is just kind of a balcony that looks down.
Okay, so those 2 things are not humanoid corpses.
They are no, because they're already undead, so you can't like claim them for yourself, unfortunately. So having come up this staircase onto the balcony, he brings you down a hallway, which is essentially the hallway above the one on the floor below you, were the sort of the main entrance hall. And this 20-foot hall has a dark vaulted ceiling draped with cobwebs, and a low moan seems to travel the length of the corridor as it rises and falls, intoning sadness and despair.
Yikes.
As you walk down this hallway, you realize that moaning isn't actually moaning. It's just the sound of the wind in this hallway. You don't know if that's by design or if it's just some kind of creepy little coincidence, but it's a bit unnerving nonetheless. So he brings you down to the end of this hall, and he brings you to another set of double doors, and the doors open to reveal another set of double doors 10 feet ahead. Beyond these doors, a 10-foot wide corridor stretches north to south. At the end of the hall, floating in the darkness, is a human skeleton clad in rusted armor and tattered livery of a castle guard. Yes. So if you want...
A human what was it?
A human skeleton is floating, clad in armor, and it's floating sort of in the darkness in the corner of the room.
I look around
What?
and see if there are any telltale signs that this room could have traps that would activate.
Yep, absolutely.
What would you like?
Guidance.
Investigation?
In investigation or perception, either one works again.
Guidance.
I'll roll that again, that was cocked. 16.
16. Okay. The 16, you can see that although like you immediately get bad vibes from the fact that there's a floating skeleton in the room, but and that almost feels like at this point you're not that stupid. It feels like the kind of thing that could come alive and attack you. But with the 16, you actually realize that it's just being held up there by wire, and a lot of the bones are actually also held together by wire. So it actually feels pretty innocuous.
Oh, I sense an
How-
opportunity.
Oh my god. However, behind one of the skeletons, you see there's something about how the wall hits the floor that is just slightly different, and you could almost swear that you can see some light underneath it, as if there's a passage behind.
it?
Bingo.
Okay. Okay, good to know.
Um,
So it looks like the wall is a door, or it looks like the
Yeah.
floor would fall out?
it looks like the wall is a door behind this skeleton.
Okay.
But Strahd is going to keep the tour moving.
I'm gonna hang back and
Yeah, I was also
Just-
gonna say.
I'm just gonna take the bones off the wires.
Okay. Sure. You can
Yeah,
cut
hang
the
back and
wires
just
that
pretend to
are
watch.
holding them up if you want to.
Yeah,
I presume you're animating these as well.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, great.
I am indeed.
Um,
So that's another third level spell slot.
nice, lovely stuff. You now have a dead cleric and a skeleton walking with you.
Yep.
Um,
And then I'll accompany. So that takes a minute. So I guess I'll do that while Roderick is checking out the door.
sure.
If I can get an opportunity, can I check the door and see if I can peek through?
Yeah, Strahd is mostly he's not even looking back at you guys. He's just sort of leading the tour, describing each room as you come in, saying, "Oh, this is a guard's post. This is our chapel. Whatever." And you guys are kind of just expected to follow. But if with a stealth check, if you want to try to hang back, without him really noticing a lack of footsteps or something.
14.
Cool. The tour keeps going, and you can stay behind.
Nice.
And the rest of you, the tour will move on. But if we might just stick with Roderick here for a second. Yeah, so it's pretty clear as you're in this room that, yeah, that's definitely a secret door. And as you push in it, it opens into another room, which is an arched corridor that has been swept clean. Oak paneling decorates the walls to a height of 4 feet. Mounted on the east side, above the wood paneling, are 3 unlit oil lamps spaced 10 feet apart. A plain wooden door is set into the west wall and light seeps through its cracks. A staircase at the north end of the west wall ascends into darkness. So essentially, you've come from the doorway, and there's a staircase that leads upwards in this room.
And there's a door as well, or?
The doorway is the one that you guys came through.
Oh, right.
Hold on, let me make sure that I'm getting this right.
So it's just a staircase.
You came from 26. Sorry, there is a doorway and there's a staircase.
Okay.
My bad. So like you've come into this hallway, immediately on your left there's a doorway, and then at the end of the hall to the left there's a staircase.
We'll check the door first.
Yeah, check the door. Yep.
Does what?
Yeah, it's fine. I'll work away.
Yeah.
The door is locked. So if you want to try to unlock it, yeah.
These tools to try and unlock it, yeah.
Guidance. Actually, I'll give you bardic inspiration for that one as well, because it could be difficult.
Sure.
So that's
D8 and a D4.
18, 19, 25.
Amazing. Okay, so you get this door just to click open, and oil lamps illuminate this long rectangular chamber with oak panelled walls. Stained yellow lace hangs neatly from 8 canopied beds. The figure of a woman moves lithely about the room, dusting furniture and humming quietly. You can recognize her immediately as Helga, who is the lady that served you dinner last night. Other than that, it's just sort of a number of beds in this room. As if it's some kind of like sleeping quarters for staff.
So nobody's sleeping, are they?
Okay.
No, she's just cleaning.
She notices?
She doesn't. Roll me a... No, you're actually fine. With the 25, you managed to click it open nice and quickly and quietly.
And there's nothing else in the room? There's no, like, progression past it?
No, it's just a sealed chamber with 8 beds in it.
Yeah.
Can we investigate the room?
Sure, if you want to go in, but if you want to make a stealth check to not get noticed by her.
Yeah.
Sure.
We're up. That's not good.
No.
3.
A 3.
But anyway. Yeah.
Okay. You just walk in, and I mean, the room behind you is lit, and this one is not. So just a load of light spills into this room as you kind of walk further in, and she turns her head directly towards you and sees you. But we're going to flick back to the other group for another short bit. And they have entered...
Probably not that bad anyway.
Surely. They've entered an audience hall. So dim light from the courtyard falls into this great hall through the broken glass and iron lattice work of a large window in the west wall. This immense room is a place of chilly, brooding darkness. Empty iron sconces dot the walls, and hundreds of dust-laden cobwebs drape the hall, hiding the ceiling from view. Directly across from the window stand a set of double doors in the east wall. There's just lots of doorways in this room. But at the far southern end of this room, a large wooden throne stands atop a marble dais. The high-backed throne faces south, away from most of the room. And again, I appreciate that this is probably super confusing. But you've walked down this hallway, and at the end of the hallway, you've gone through double doors. The room essentially opens out to your left, and the wall continues on your right. Directly in front of you is a window, and then there's a throne that faces away from you, essentially just towards the wall. Strahd says this is where I spend a lot of my time. It's an office of sorts. When people want to see me, they often see me here.
There's not really much opportunity for like snooping around here if it's his bloody office.
Yeah, I mean, there's also like a distinct lack of books, notes, like stuff for an office. Um, but
Sus.
yeah,
I mean,
Is it like a big desk? And is it made of wood?
there is no desk. It's literally just a chair on a big like raised platform.
Is it like a cushiony chair or like a wooden chair or?
You know what? It's just a plain wooden chair. It's like the kind of chair, like wooden chair you'd see in King John's Castle, where it's just like,
Oh yeah.
you
Can
know,
I try and I'm gonna cast my cantrip that gives me claws.
nice.
Etch my name onto the bottom of the chair.
Oh, nice. Are you trying to do it secretly or
No.
nice?
Seeing what I can get away with.
Uh-huh. Okay, great. Um, cool. He's just gonna let you do that, I suppose. And he'll say, Ireena, if you want your own one, we can organize that. um, but unless you guys have like other questions for him or other places you want him to show you, then that's kind of the main part of the castle above ground.
Just in this last room, like I know you weren't saying it was like there was a desk or anything,
Yeah.
but like what is it that's like really distinct that makes it like office like? You know what I mean?
Well, he just kind of said that, and like he kind of means office in the sense that like if someone wants a meeting with him, they'll have it in his quote unquote office, but it is just like it's like a court from like whatever other media you'll have seen, where like you know he'll have like he'll be sitting up there, there'll be people standing on either side of them, and someone will come and talk to him.
I get it. Yeah.
It's like a private
Uh,
quarters kind of thing, as opposed to
Yeah.
like a conventional desk and bookshelves office.
In the meeting
Yeah.
room, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
And Elia would kind of know this, but like there would be like the main kind of library and things. Like where is that relative to where we are?
So the library is elsewhere. The library. I believe the library's upstairs somewhere, but I will have to find it. There's a million different rooms in this.
Yeah, don't worry about it. No, it's fine. We'll
But
just
yeah,
take for granted that
this is not.
if I want, yeah.
There, you know
Yeah,
that there
don't
is
worry.
a study, which is not on this floor. It is on the next floor up, which sort of serves similarly to this. It's more of like a cozy room. Like there's a fireplace in there. There is bookshelves. There's a lot of stuff like that. Yeah, there's treasuries and stuff other places, but that's kind of the most library-ish room.
Yeah, I get you.
Probably here. Okay, but we will go back to Chris and Roderick, who have just caught the attention of Helga.
I'm just gonna say hi.
And she's gonna say,
Good afternoon, lady.
she's gonna say, "Oh, good afternoon. You're not meant to be here, right?"
We're going on the tour with Strahd. He invited us in.
But he's not with you.
No, he's continuing with the others.
Up
but he
ahead a little
invited-
bit.
Yeah.
Do you think you could get me out of here?
Oh,
If we're careful.
the door is open. So, do you know a back exit?
Yeah, we could probably find some of the service corridors. You think you could get me out of here? You think you could protect me? I hate it here. I'll give you this, and she takes a necklace off of her neck, which is it looks very expensive. It's got a ruby pendant on it and a like ornate gold chain. Just please get me out of here safe.
Where do the steps outside the room go? Where does that staircase go to?
Those stairs go up, and she can explain that they will lead up to like the parapets around the top of the castle.
He's not a vampire,
Ooh.
is she?
Can we get an insight check, actually?
Yeah, roll perception, Roderick, and insight, Chris.
I
Can we
got
do
a
this?
nat
Not,
20.
can we do this? Oh, let's go.
You got a what, Owen?
Oh my god.
A 20
What was
for...
what? Mine was insight, wasn't it? Hold on.
Yeah,
my
if she's a
insight?
vampire, yes, you can see that she has got like the sharpened teeth, but she doesn't have like the same sort of prowess. She's not like as developed a vampire as Strahd would be. She's more akin to the kind that you've seen in the coffin factor, in the coffin builder
The
shop
coffin factory.
in Valaki when all those vampires spawn were there. So she's a vampire spawn rather than a vampire.
I think she could climb
got
or
it.
fly.
Yeah.
Yes, they do have spider climb.
Okay. So if she can get to the parapet, she can climb over.
Sure.
I got a 24 insight.
Yeah, this is bullshit. Straight up.
Oh my god, yeah.
She's like,
Oh.
Okay.
she's not like she's playing the damsel in distress, but like she is no damsel in distress. She will double cross you as soon as she gets the chance, just for a bit of just to earn favor with Strahd.
Okay.
You know, to be the one that was a double agent kind of, yeah.
I'm gonna say you would betray Strahd like that? Who do you think you are?
Betray him? I have no loyalty to that man. He captured me. He keeps me here locked up.
Wait till Strahd hears about this.
You wouldn't. Please, I'll give you the pendant. Just don't tell him.
Okay. I'll take the pendant.
Okay, great. Yeah, she is
Can I have
gonna
wait,
roll.
Can
I need you to roll deception if you're not intending to actually protect her here.
Okay.
Because, yeah, so roll me a deception or a persuasion, I suppose, if you are not going to tell.
Oh shit. God. Okay, I rolled pretty badly. That's deception. Okay, my deception is pretty good though. 15.
15. As she's holding the pendant out, at the last second she pulls it back and she goes, "No, you shouldn't be here. If you go away now, I won't tell him." She's trying to beat you at your own game here.
Oh damn.
Oh damn. Well.
Chris.
Yeah.
Here in your mind. Roderick go. I think this is a bad idea. I think we just ignore her and go back the way we were coming. If really that bad, we can free her when we get rid of Strahd. We can survive until then.
Okay.
Tell her we will be back for her when we come back to when Strahd invites us back.
Yeah. 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 I'll say that. I'll say we'll come back for you when Strahd invites us back. But I'll keep the pendant then.
Roll me a persuasion.
Persuasion, okay. Oh my god.
Cauliflower chicken wings.
Oh baby, let's go. Persuasion 22.
Jesus. More out of fear than believing you, she just hands over the pendant. Like, I think at this point, yeah, I probably should have asked for intimidation there, but
Oh, intimidation would have been much better. It would have been
okay, yeah. Either way, I think she kind of knows it's not a good idea to, like, the game is up, so she'll give you the pendant.
Let's go.
And
can I investigate it before I do anything with it, just in case it's
yes,
like
sure.
bad?
Yep.
Investigation. Oh balls! That's a terrible investigation. 3, 4, 9.
Yeah, you don't really know jewelry. Like, all jewelry just kind of looks the same to you.
Okay, I'm just gonna put it on.
Nice. Okay, it's like this really gaudy, gigantic ruby necklace, but sure, you can rock it.
Let's go. What's this one's name again?
Helga.
Helga.
Helga Rubak. So, in that time, do you guys want to explore further here or try to rejoin the group?
I think
I'm-
we try and meet Helga where he is, and we go to the group.
To the group,
I was
perfect.
gonna explore the staircase though.
She told us that it was just like up to the top
Parapets. Yeah, but that might be useful to know what's up there, so we might be able to go there at some stage.
True.
Well, if you guys want to split up, that's also fine.
No. Does the door lock behind us?
Yeah, sure. We'll say it's like a
Okay.
deadlock, like it locks automatically when you close the
Yeah.
door.
So it's locked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I guess I'll go up with Chris. Find him.
Okay, cool.
My charisma saved me so hard there. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Okay, great. This staircase to K45. Sorry, there's like a million code names for everything. This doesn't actually immediately lead outside. Dark alcoves line the walls of this long hall. The ceiling has fallen here, leaving rubble strewn across the floor. Overhead, the beams of Ravenloft's roof are exposed, and lightning from the dark clouds have sporadically illuminated the hall, lighting the faces of life-sized human statues in the alcoves. Each visage is frozen in terror.
This is the other group, right?
Sorry?
This isn't me and Roderick, is it?
No,
Or
this is
wait,
you.
what's this?
So if you guys have gone up the
Oh.
stairs, this is where you're next to.
Before we go up the stairs, is
Yep.
there any sort of archway that like signifies the end of the steps and the beginning of the corridor that might have some sort of trap or something on it?
Roll me investigation.
Guidance!
So the way the staircase works is the hallway ends, but then as the hallway ends, the staircase starts immediately to the left. So it's like the staircase is at right angle to the hallway rather than straight on.
Okay.
Got an unnatural 20.
Okay. Once again, at this end of the hall, like it feels like, architecturally speaking, it feels like this hall just ends really abruptly.
Oh, baby.
And once again, you feel like there might be something behind this stone wall at the end. Indeed, it's another secret door.
There's no sort of trap I didn't see.
No traps though.
Okay. Guess we'll go and progress and check
Yeah.
out the door.
Okay. Cool.
Roderick's kind of aware that we've been away from the group for a minute though, so gonna try to be speedy but not loud.
Cool. And so this secret door leads to an ancient hallway choked with spider webs, broken by a single clear path down its center. So there isn't much in here other than these gigantic spider webs. If you guys want to roll me perception.
I got, holy fuck, this is a good roll. 21 and 3, 24.
Got a 15.
Okay, cool. So you feel, Chris, that there is a presence in this room. Like, you're definitely not the only living thing in here. But
Okay.
there you also do see that there's some kind of other doorway which is badly hidden, but it's hidden behind a load of spider webs,
Okay.
which is
I don't
mostly
know
where
this
this presence is
other
kind of
things.
you feel like there's
gotcha.
Maybe a spider that's made all these webs,
Yeah.
but then
I'm gonna relay that to Roderick anyway and say that there's a secret down that way, but there's also something else.
But then the other way to your right, you see there's kind of a hallway which leads to a gigantic spiral staircase, and there's like a dull red light that emanates from that side of the hallway.
Up or down?
A spiral staircase that goes up and down,
Oh shit.
with like a massive void in the center.
Mhm.
Like it's whatever, like 40 feet radius kind of thing.
Where is the
Damn.
Like it's
light
a
coming from?
the light is coming from somewhere in that like void with the staircase. So that's to your right, and then the spider webs are to your left.
I just kind of want. I'm gonna go over to the staircase just to look up and down the void.
Yeah, perfect.
But I don't intend to go up and down the staircase yet.
Yeah, cool. It's almost unreal as you walk down this way. As you step onto the spiral staircase, a reddish light flares high overhead and then settles into a dull, pulsing red glow. You now see the full immensity of this tower. The spiral staircase circles up the tower's full height. The tower, 60 feet wide at its base, becomes narrower as it climbs. At the pinnacle of the hollow tower, a large crystal heart pulsates with red light. Above the heart, stairs continue upward. So again, there's pretty cool art for this, so I can show you this
Yeah.
from my camera. Oops. But that's the
I thought
full
the
page.
music kind of got pretty epic for that part as
Oh,
well.
nice. Oh wow, it doesn't want to show it, but you can see that's the staircase leading upwards and the glowing red heart at the top.
God, thank
Sheesh.
some Castlevania shit.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what
yeah.
the heart might be? Like, do we understand any sort of significance of that? Or
You can roll me some kind of arcana, wisdom, intelligence, like any of those kind of
I have
skills.
very good
Like-
arcana.
Sorry?
thinking back, like, history-wise, or like, has anybody told us about anything, or is there any lore or rumor about Strahd or vampires in general?
Roll me an intelligence for that, but
gonna do an
nothing sticks
arcana,
out. Nothing
if
sticks
that's
out.
okay.
Like if you want to
Okay.
think harder or try to glean something more, you can roll, but nothing sticks out.
I'm trying to figure out, is it like a Horcrux, basically? Like, is this key to
Yeah, true.
Strahd?
Sure.
I got a 21 intelligence roll.
I did an arcana check as well, and I got a. Hold on. 14, 22.
Sure. So let's have a look.
I actually rolled really like poorly, but I have a +8 arcana, so.
Nice. Okay, you feel like with something like this, it's so clearly magical that it has to have some kind of connection to Strahd. And, you know, it's almost as if, like, if this...
It's like, oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're fine, you're fine.
The music is so fucking on point for this.
Yeah, it's very fitting actually.
Yeah.
I also don't mean to leave you other guys kind of waiting, but...
But you guys are boring, so.
I don't think there's a huge amount else to the
You will
tour.
have boring characters, L. Thrall, Adventures in Max.
And so in the meantime, Strahd will lead you other guys back essentially on the route that you've taken down the staircase, and he'll say, well, I believe that concludes everything I have to show you in the castle, unless you have more you would like to see or do during your stay here.
I don't believe so.
Excellent. Well, like I promised, I have some things that may help you on your quest. I will send Elia with you to make sure that you get to wherever you would like to go safely. I will organize the Rahadin brings the carriage. Let me know the destination. We'll bring you anywhere. And again, the promise of safety will extend for as long as you're in our purview or whatever.
Just as he mentions that, can Elia just ask? Sorry, I'm really hoarse.
You're fine.
Can he just ask? Can take the armor on his way, obviously for protecting everyone.
Yeah. Strahd will say, by all means, you're more than welcome, Elia. It's better on you than it would be just standing here.
Thank you, sir.
Let's go.
Before you go, I always like to do this with the groups that come through. You may ask me any one question, and I will answer it honestly, with no hidden motivations. If you have a question you would like to ask.
Can we discuss between us what question to like?
Great question, Elia. Yes, you can.
That's the only Fuck.
God damn it.
I'm back, by the way. Sorry, I was on pest control.
No, you're all good.
The exterminator.
Yeah. So, on that bombshell, you feel like this heart kind of gives power to the castle and by extension gives power to Strahd while he's here. You're standing on the threshold, but as you stand slightly closer to the inside of this tower itself, you can feel the whole thing is beating and shuddering, and you get the sense that if you were to try to go up there, it's not going to just be as straightforward as walking up these stairs that have no balustrade, no railings.
Okay.
You get the sense that this heart is almost its own entity that doesn't want to be destroyed, and will fight in some way against you if you try to just go up there and kill it.
Okay, let's not do that then, because it's two of us.
Nice. But it's definitely a good thing to know about if you ever have to come back
100%.
here. For sure.
So with that, I'd say we turn around and go back.
Yeah.
Yeah? You want
Back to the
to
spider.
retrace your steps? Oh yeah, cool.
Yes, please.
Well, I just want to. I'm gonna send off my zombie into the webs to see where the spider was. Just send it off.
Okay, cool.
Just make him walk forward. Keep walking forward.
This is an unlit hallway, so as this red light from behind you kind of dims down the hallway, you see your zombie just kind of shuffle.
Can I give him a torch before I?
Yeah, sure.
I think I have a torch in my inventory, most likely.
Nice.
Turns out I actually don't, but I do have 25 candles.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm gonna make another candle.
Even better.
We love candle. It's scented and everything.
Yo, Yankee. Let's go.
So I'm gonna send him off with a candle in his hand.
My bro got the Yankee
Nice.
Christmas cookies candle.
Okay, cool. So he kind of forges a little path through all of these webs, and you can see he's kind of struggling to get through them. Can he make me a strength athletics check?
Strength athletics, oh boy.
Something tells me that's going to be low.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gonna be
for a
low.
little dead zombie guy.
He's a challenge 1/4, so.
Oh,
Nice.
Strength is a bit better. +1.
Nice.
Oh, 16. That's not bad.
He makes it most of the way down the hallway until eventually these gigantic sticky webs he just gets caught and he can't get himself out. But there is no spider that runs out and kills him. He's just kind of now stuck in the webs. Yeah.
Can I, from behind him, try to free him so he can just keep going?
Yeah, sure. Another strength check, maybe.
On,
And does he have like he just does what you tell him to do? Like he doesn't have his own free will
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool. Make me a strength check and then a perception check if you can.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say run. Is keeping watch as happening,
That makes sense.
so that while Chris is preoccupied with trying to get him out, he's trying to keep his eyes open.
Yeah, cool.
Strength check from my part or the zombie part?
If you're trying to wrestle this zombie free so we can go again, from you.
Oh, it's even
Or
worse,
if
actually.
you're just telling the zombie, nah, try harder, man. We can make another strength check.
I'll make him do it because he has
Yeah,
a better
cool.
strength score than me.
That makes sense.
I'll give him guidance.
Excellent.
Oh man. Strength 14. That's even worse.
Yeah, he just can't get free.
And then what was it?
Just
The
a
other one
perception
was-
check. To see if you
Yeah.
can see any more in the darkness now that he's got his candle out.
12. Eesh.
The hallway just seems to come to an end anyway.
Oh, okay. Hallway seems to come to an end.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you failed the check, something
Yeah.
there you just don't know.
Yeah, but I still know that there's something living maybe back there, which makes me curious.
But on that note, other guys, have you come up with a question you want to ask Strahd?
Do we kill him?
Could you die?
Could you die, please? You wanna just do that real quick?
We have
No.
your castle.
Well,
Actually,
My question that I was thinking of asking him. No, this is not in the game because I panicked earlier.
Okay.
But like, can we ask him if he has a long-term plan to try and take us out, or is that really, really obvious?
yeah, I don't know.
Um,
That was along the lines of kind of what I want to ask as well.
Yeah, and Urwin asked a similar question during the dinner.
Yeah.
He kind of just said he'll keep you around as long as you're not causing him trouble and you're entertaining.
Oh, so yeah, he's kind of
But
already
they're kind of
Fair enough, I guess.
there comes a point every time where there's some disagreement between him and the party, and he just has to clean him up.
Fair.
Is essentially how he explained it. So, yeah,
Guys, again, DM talk, not actual questions.
sure.
But what do you think of asking him about, like, would he want to reunite with his family at any time?
Ooh, personal. Interesting. Hit him in the heartstrings, man.
Yeah, make him be
I
like,
don't know how
"Whoa."
he became a vampire.
I might
Oh,
ask
definitely.
Jay a question.
Sure.
Wait, but we might get that in the tomes anyway at some point, because we have the tome again.
Urwin just kind of goes like, do you ever think about leaving, Urwin?
What an excellent question, Urwin. I think about that often, but I've made decisions in my life that have affected my ability to do so. So, for now at least, until I can sort out the new leader and I can secure the future of my lands, I'm not in a position to leave.
Interesting.
But alas, I hope you have enjoyed your time in in the castle. It's one of the most magnificent buildings, I think, in the land and in any land that I've been before. But it's time for you to leave, so I have some things for you. Urwin, I have these for you, and he pulls out of his pocket two pieces of rock, two stones, and they're both carved intricately with these faces. He says, I understand that you've been spending a lot of time away from home and away from your family in the winery as well. I thought I would give you these so perhaps you don't always feel so distant. So it's a pair of sending stones.
Interesting.
Let's go.
Let's fucking
Nice.
go.
He says, Cymer, for you, I have this emblem, and I understand that you like to protect your friends and the people of your town, so this will help you on your quest to do so. So it is a magical item. It's called a Guardian Emblem. But we can go through that again. Chris and Roderick, I'm going to get a stealth check from you to try to blend back into the group before it's kind of too late.
Yeah, sure. Harley. Oh, by the way, I'd probably give you Bardic Inspiration and myself guidance, because I can't give myself Bardic Inspiration.
Nice.
I need that.
That makes sense.
Okay, a few.
Stealth.
16.
I got a 16.
16 for both of you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah?
Yeah, you both kind of sneak in. You kind of can play it off as if you were like caught looking at something just seconds ago, but now you're catching up.
Wait, but is my zombie still stuck?
Yeah, the zombie is there. There's no way you could get that thing out.
No! Okay, but I at least have my skelly.
You do have your skeleton.
I show Strahd my skelly, like, can I take this as a gift?
Oh, take something else as a gift as well. Gift.
He says, yes, Chris, you can have this, and on top of that, you can have this as well. And he gives you...
Ooh, prezzies.
He gives you, like, this long wand, and it's sort of carved, spiraled up the whole way. There's a stave with, like, these small musical notes that go the whole way up the wand. And he says, I understand how much you like your music, so this might help you. You can play some more. And it's a wand of conducting.
Oh, let's go!
So he turns to Roderick then. He says, I also have a gift for you. Well, I have two for you. One is sitting in the carriage, and you can take that body wherever you see fit. There's cemeteries in most of the villages in Barovia, and it is for you to do with as you wish. As well, Elia has gotten a suit of armor, and so will you. And he brings out this perfectly shaped suit of armor for you. It's like wide enough, it's chunky enough, frog shaped, and it's armor of gleaming, which means it'll never get dirty.
Shit.
And then
Shit. It's just trying so hard to play it off.
Nice. You can describe what it looks like as well, actually.
Okay, sweet.
So we can figure that out. He says, I understand that there is another one of you that could not make it today? The small one.
Yes, he is a rodent of some description.
Currently.
He's currently tied up in the moment.
He's a
caged up, I
rodent.
should say.
One could say he's a caged ferret.
Yeah.
And how did this happen?
We came across people.
You might want to talk to your mama.
Okay. Sure. Well, let him know that I do not appreciate such disrespect in not taking the invitation. It will be remembered.
He would.
Oh my
if
god,
he
he's
could.
like double.
He's
He's
currently
double fucked now.
very incapable.
Like he was
Incapable.
turned into a
Taken
fucking
captive.
impossible, and then because he can't show up because he was taken
Yeah.
captive,
Yeah.
he's being bullied by Strahd. So annoying.
Yeah, gonna say, been taken captive by a witch in the swamp.
A witch in the
By Lysaga.
Baba Lysaga. She is living. She's living in the swamp of Burez.
That's where she is, isn't
Yeah,
she?
yeah.
Yes, that is correct.
Hmm.
He's claiming that she is your mother also. She is disrespecting you and your family lineage.
I see. I was not aware of this. That woman is not my mother. My mother lies in the tombs below this castle.
I very much presumed that someone like her could not reproduce and create something as seditious
Oh
as
yeah,
yourself.
stroke the ego, stroke the ego.
Jesus, that arse looking.
Someone like the mother of Lord Strahd deserves to be in a high castle and not a swamp.
Well,
Make him roll comments.
yeah, you know what? Roll persuasion.
Guidance.
You can roll persuasion. You can roll just deception. You can roll something such.
Actually, can I use my one to do
At
bardic
advantage.
inspiration on that?
Oh yeah, sure. Also,
One bardic inspiration, baby.
nice. And
I just start waving it around.
I
Feel
will.
inspired.
I will go through each of the magical weapons. None of them are like crazy powerful, but they're all pretty fun and interesting. So,
Getting. Is that what I heard? Or
sorry.
did I say someone was giving me guidance?
And bardic inspiration. So loads.
Okay, we're going ham on this.
We're going all out.
33.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Yeah, when it's someone with an ego as big as Strahd's, and you're telling him exactly what he wants to hear,
Jesus Christ! Oh my lord!
he just eats that shit up. And he says, "You know what, Roderick? I have never met someone like you before, but I think I like you."
Yeah.
Why?
But on this
What
note,
about me? What about me?
he just
I like
ignores you.
genuinely like I look up to Strahd with like actual adoration, like
Oh, nice.
unsarcastically.
I see parts of myself in you, Chris, but you got to stop being so desperate, huh?
I just look down in utter disappointment.
But anyway, as we were speaking about yesterday, it is perhaps time that I may start looking for a new cat. Yes, for my house.
Kitty.
There are things that may you may do that may prove to me that perhaps I may not be in such a need for such a new cat, huh? So, you have told me about this witch in the swamps who is saying these things. Get rid of her. That's step one. I will do it myself if you fail, but
I think you can trust us on this. We don't particularly like
this
her
is
either.
you proved yourselves upstairs with the bakers, and you can prove it again. And as well as this, I have heard news of a terrible man who's entered these lands. There's an infamous assassin named Rudolf van Richten. He has a genocidal hatred for the Vistani, and he seeks to slay me because I protect them, and I give them a home here in Barovia. He may appear to be an old man, but he is dangerous, wily, paranoid. He has a lifetime's experience in death and a vast collection of lies and cover stories at his disposal. If you apprehend him alive and you bring him to me here, I will give you each an item from my vault, and perhaps passage out of the land.
Ooh. Be handy.
It's a very grateful offer.
Do these two things for me, and perhaps things may go well for you. But how could I forget? Ireena, my beautiful Ireena, I have a gift for you as well. You look fabulous always, but this may help you look even more so. And he pulls out a cloak, and it is a cloak of billowing, which means that you can use a bonus action to make it billow dramatically.
Amazing.
So
Wow.
That is his gift for you.
All you could ever need.
That is, you just get to look like a superhero whenever you want to. But with that, he will let you guys out to the carriage where Rahadin has it prepared. I think that's everything for the castle. As you step into the carriage, Rahadin will say, "So, where do you want to go? I will bring you anywhere in the land, to the village of Barovia, the village of Vallaki,
Do we want to go?
the Talenka Pass. There are many places that you can go.
This next, we want to go back to the swamp of Perez to
Yeah.
deal with Papala Saga.
Absolutely.
There, anyway.
Maybe somewhere close because I'm feeling magically fatigued from our fight with the hag.
That makes sense as well.
We Balaki, and then we can travel back down.
Okay, cool. Yeah, he can bring you guys back to Vallaki. Pretty
We
similar.
can drop off the sending stone.
Yes, exactly. So it's pretty similar to the last time you stepped in this carriage, where it kind of, the mists carry it, like it's going so fast and so unimpeded that it doesn't really obey the laws of physics. It seems like this thing and the mists kind of interplay with each other. So despite the fact that you leave, what?
Okay. Realized Roderick would have wanted to go somewhere else. Provided that he's seen the other gift that I presume is what the other gift is.
Yes, that'll be in the carriage with you guys. Where would you
Yeah.
have liked to go, if you don't mind me asking?
Place with a convent to go. What was that?
Oh yeah, you want to go to Kresk?
Is
Yeah, sure.
that guy?
Um,
Or the guy who
I
brought
would
the
like to
mayor's
use
son
it.
back to life?
the abbot in Kresk, yeah. He can give you separate trips as well if you'd like. Like he can drop some people
is
off
it
to
just,
Vallaki on the way.
Bartend's body.
Yes, Barthelm's body is in the carriage with you guys, as promised by Strahd and requested by Roderick. So,
And me.
yeah. So it's up to you guys. If you guys want to go to Vallaki, if you want to go to Kresk, if some of you want to go to some and others other places, that's all fine.
I say we don't split the party. We know how powerful she is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe we go to Crest first and then make our way over.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Do that.
Good, because
Um,
Roderick was going to leave anyway.
Nice. We can probably leave it there then. You guys, he'll pull up like fairly short of the walls of Krez because he knows as well as you do how much those citizens are terrified and superstitious, and you probably just would not be let in if you showed up in Strahd's black carriage.
Yeah.
So he stops short, and you guys step out, and I think that is where we will leave it for tonight.
Awesome.
Awesome. Fair play,
Thank
Paul.
you
That was really
kindly.
good.
Amazing.
Yeesh.
Amazing.
Yeah, very hairy with the maps. Probably, like, it's probably very easy if you have like one of the VTTs where you can hide certain rooms and stuff, but you can imagine with every second hallway having hidden entrances,
Yeah.
it doesn't work.
Has anyone done a player map in top-down view, like as a
Yeah, I think they do
visual
exist.
spectator?
But I've also seen a load of people do them on like what are they called? Like Tabletop Foundry or whatever those like
Yeah, okay.
systems are where you can hide entire sections until you click to open them. But that's something to figure out for next time you're in the castle, I suppose.
Nice.
But yeah, there we go. Good job, guys.
It's great, amazing.
Granny is dead. You have some new toys to play with.
The granny, fuck the granny.
Some new leads to follow. So.
Let's go.
Very good.
So
Yeah.
level up.
No level up, sorry.
Damn it.
To try.
You never know. You never know what'll happen in coming sessions. So, yeah, we'll leave it there.
Lovely.
Goodbye. Ta-da.